Kendra Wilkinson-Baskett isn't just back on top, she's back with a vengeance. Her life last year was filled with shocking and dramatic events, but those things, she's kind of moved on, and things are starting to pop professionally, and that's fueled her confidence. With the preview of Season 5, Kendra Wilkinson-Baskett. Good morning, Kendra. How are you?
Hey, how you doing? I'm doing good today.
Fantastic. You don't know my wife, but she thinks you guys are best friends because she loves your show, and she just loves, you kind of say whatever the heck you're thinking, don't you?
Yeah. I mean, I have no shame. You have one life to live, and why not express your feelings? Why not be who you are, and live, wear your heart on your sleeve. I mean, that's just how I do it. And I have no shame in my game.
Yeah, no, I hear you. That's a good way to live. But looking back,
that's what I like to hear. I like to hear that, your wife thinks like that. And like, I have a lot of fans that think like that, like they're a part of my family. And that's the vibe I like to give off, I just like to give off the real thing,
Yeah.
the girl next door.
Sure. No, you're kind of you're an open book, and I think people like that. But looking back last year, what you went through with Hank, for example, how do you see everything now?
We're moved on. This season of Kendra on Top is about is Hank and I have no problems anymore. Like we went through a lot of trauma and a lot of recovery time, and we finally made it through. But this year it's about my other issues with other people in my life and trying to close the door on those situations. So yeah, so this season's going to be a little different. It's happier, that fact that we're past the drama with Hank, but yeah, it's actually, sad that, we have to deal with other issues that are affecting us too, though.
Yeah, well, I want to ask you about that because you brought it up, the other relationships being tested in this new season. Is it with your mom? How are things going with your mom?
They are what they are. There was a threat that she publicly went on her social media and threatened that she was going to write a tell-all book. And so right now all I'm doing is reacting to that and doing what I can do. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to figure out if it's a real thing or if it's just a threat. And I haven't heard anything. And I just, but I'm going to take the threat serious, and I'm going to brace myself, and, because it's scary, it's
Yeah.
really scary. I'm like, I would never do that, but, if it does, then, because there's like, it's like a thing where I have this little window of hope that she wouldn't do it, if she doesn't, then there is that little window of opportunity to maybe heal. But if she does do it, then, I mean, it's pretty much done deal, and it's going to be sad,
Yeah. Let's talk about happier things. Well, I don't know. Yeah. From those things to maybe happy things, like rumors about a possible Girls Next Door reunion. Is that going to happen, Kendra?
That's not happier. That's more misery.
So that's not happy talking.
But yeah. Yeah, there is talks of that, and we're still trying to figure it out now. We're filming it. We're filming the show now, and we're still trying to, think about this whole reunion thing. I'm in for it. I do believe Bridget might be in for it, but I don't even know. So we're still, we're still filming, and we're still, seeing if it works out. But if
Right.
it does, then it's gonna be very awkward.
Well, that's what people like to watch. Hey, we've got a meteorologist here, Matt Monroe. He was asking, he said, are you going to ask Kendra, ask her about what it was like living in the mansion with Hef and all that. What do you think about that?
I lived at the Playboy Mansion for 5 years of my life, and I was 18, and I moved in when I was 18, and it was like, I mean, I could say it was equivalent to people moving into, a dorm, and going, to college parties every other weekend, but I lived in like a dorm with other girls, and we just kind of like partied and traveled the world, high class, with the private jets and had great cars and diamond rings, and it was just a very flashy, glamorous lifestyle. But I always knew it was going to come to an end when Holly, on the other hand, thought she was going to be there forever, and just didn't work out that way. So
that was that was basically like your college experience. My college experience was a little bit different, but that sounds like, I mean, that was kind of the period in your life. You were 18. You left there when you were 23 or so.
Yeah, no, and I don't regret a thing. You know, I had a great time, and I went in at 18 saying, no way, I'm not dating, you know, Hef.
Yeah.
Like, he's just cool, but we're not really we're not romantically, like, you know, in love.
Yeah.
But what's funny is, like, I went in for the party only, and then I left with a best friend, which was Hef.
Yeah.
And so that's something I never thought would happen, but happened. And that's the one. And I always thought in my life I would, you know, remember, like, the parties and the crazy times, but really I'm just focused and remembering all the times with Hef. Like, he's just a great human being, and I just wish the world knew him better, you know?
Yeah. Well, Kendra on Top premieres this Friday at 8 p.m. on WE TV. Kendra, thanks for your time this morning, and stay real, okay?
Thank you. Thanks for having me, you guys.
You betcha. Mary, over to you.